Hi my friends, take my namaskar. How are you all? Do you mind if I say that the future of this world lies in the Sanatana values of India? You think I'm crazy, but I'm not. Let's see the whole matter. May I ask you one question? Why we do not change even after 2 world wars and repeating the same primitive attitude of warmongering, dominating on others, and so on? Why? Why we are not changing? Today's tragedy is that we have enough of information, but you are taking wrong decisions all the time. Wrong decisions in the sense, anti-humanistic decision. Decision goes against humanity. Why this is occurring? This is a great tragedy today. Let me quote 2 lines of one of my poems. The lines goes, "What will we do with lots of information when you make wrong decisions every time? तुम हजारों तथ्य से क्या करोगे अब अगर गलत सिद्धांत ही लेते हो हर वक्त?" What will you do with lots of information when you make wrong decisions every time? This is the tragedy. Wrong in the sense anti-humanistic, I said you already. For example, Russia attacked Ukraine, killing thousands innocents, destroying towns and villages and all that. Then the case of terrorism. Terrorism as an industry, exporting terrorism, pressurizing others by terrorism, and so on and so forth. Then experiments of nuclear weapons, even having all sorts of bitter experiences. Experiments on nuclear weapons and destroying, polluting the Mother Earth. This is the tragedy. Now the question is, what is the remedy? I find the problem lies in education. But education is a huge subject. Which part of education? In which step? I will tell the step of approach. We derived the wrong approach towards life and world. This approach should be upgraded, made holistic. But how? That's the most fundamental question for which this video is made for. Only Sanatana Dharma and the Sanatana values of India, derived from the Vedas and the Upanishads and the Gitas, approach towards the world. They are the best approach and the only approach which could save the world not only in the present but in the future as well. Now how to do that? And I talked about the same thing here. This video is made for that. This video is named as Education and the Sanatana Values. In other language, Siksha or Sanatana Mulyabodh. Hey, I'm Srisubroto, a scholar, your host, and a lover of Indian spirituality. Now, what is so important about Sanatana values? First of all, Sanatan Dharma sees the whole existence as one. And then Sanatan Dharma sees all human beings belong to a single family, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Then it says peaceful coexistence is the key to happiness, and quality development or higher transformation of human beings is the necessity of the hour. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, Sarve Santu Niramaya. This holistic approach is a must. This comes from the holistic development, upliftment, upgradation of human beings. And then, it's a very important aspect, very important value. Sanatana Dharma sees human beings as a spiritual, rational being The spirituality covers a huge part of man. And its educational journey from ahang. It's from egocentric life to the Brahmacentric life, from the egocentric life to the cosmocentric life. It's a journey, it's education. The sense of Sanatan Dharma's education is starting from finiteness to the infinity. And that's why it always says, Aham Brahmasmi. I am the Brahman. It means I have got the all potentiality to qualify as the Brahman in the essential level. So it's a journey from egocentric life to the cosmocentric life. And it takes truth, the only goal. Satyameva Jayate. And the method that it used, and perhaps I will say the only important method, is meditation. Meditation is that kind of method, perhaps the only method by which man comes face to face with the reality. The reality that who he is. Otherwise you can't come face to face with yourself. Only in meditation you come face to face to yourself, to who you are. That's very important. I remember one story. It's not a story actually, it's a part of my life. I wrote in the social media requesting American President Donald Trump to include meditation along with some gun restrictions in schools, particularly with children. I think if meditation is included in the curricula, the society will be changed. It's just a request, because in his time there were cases of school shooting incidents in America, and I was very much pained about it. The same kind of incidents continued. People need to be changed, and meditation can change you. You need to change your approach. And the mechanisms the values that I say, that the mechanism to upgrade your approach, to make it holistic. And the Sanatana Dharma can play, Sanatana values can play an effective role. It can save the world in the present as well as the future world. I think you will agree if I say that the highest kind of science and technology demands the best kind of human beings with characteristic integrity, honesty, sincerity, love for truth, passion for truth, and all that. And only a holistic approach can help you. You need all these things, these qualities, and only the values, Sanatana values, can help you. Just think of a situation. If you don't accept what I said, the values of Sanatana Dharma, for example, you don't accept that, the possibility of disaster, nuclear disaster, is as small as possible. Because just think of a situation when nuclear bombs or nuclear armaments are in the control of some terrorist organizations. And they can do whatever they like because they are not responsible. They are irresponsible people. And men are totally prepared to save that kind of situation. Because men, particularly leaders, are making the primitive kind of decisions nowadays. Killing innocents. And destroying nature by different experiments. And so on. A holistic approach is needed. So when I see the G20 conference. I was very much elated when I find that the government of India has taken the theme of G20 as one earth, one family, one future. It's just reverberation of the Sanatana values by means of upgradation of yourself. If you practice the Sanatana values, you have to say this. And India is blessed because of these values. It's a different matter whether people follow it or not. But India is blessed because from the Upanishadic Vedic standpoint, you will find that this value reverberates all through India. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's try to practice it, imbibe it, and to upgrade our approach towards life, towards world, and towards the nature. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let there be peace in the spirit. Let there be peace in the nature. Let there be peace in the world. Hare Krishna.